bit of lap traffic there in front of Noah Gregson.
Yeah, one of them's Burton, who's got those fresher tires. That's a tough break for Briscoe to try to get around him and manage him. But it's going to be a 1 second advantage, under a second now, as we come back to the start-finish line. Be 3 laps remaining. It's get good here.
2.5 tenths the last lap. 4 tenths lap, guys.
Boy, Briscoe about got the wall there.
Oh, they're so close. This is great racing and great driving.
This really does remind you much of Darlington when Briscoe ran down Kyle Busch in that electric finish there.
I know those aren't sticker to Burton's car, so it'd be nice to see him get out of the way.
I saw him give a little way.
Oh, big time.
Into the wall goes Chase Briscoe. I knew that was on the edge of happening.
He had it down to 0.6 of a second, but it's going to back to a second plus with 2 laps to go.
That just doesn't damage his tires, so he can continue to try to put more heat on Gregson.
And that might have been the difference.
You got to give it to Noah right there, guys. I mean, he didn't push too hard. He let Chase get closer. Knew he was quicker.
And we have a spinner. It's Austin Cindric into the wall. Caution is out. And he was coming to the 1 to go, which would have signified the race is official if we get caution. But he didn't get back to the white flag, and now we will have overtime.
We only have 5, 6 cars on lap.
We're going overtime in this Xfinity race, and one of the players is going to be Daniel Hemrick, who makes a great move here.
Yeah, guys, well, the 22 car goes back up across the track. Michael Waltrip saw this. He sees the 8 make an evasive move back to the inside. You're going to see him almost sideways trying to get right there, trying to get by them.
Wow. And then today, somebody's going to take home an extra $100,000 cash. Got a little overtime.
That's a great restart by Noah right there. He almost looked like he left a little early.
Look at Herbst jumping down to the inside of Hemrick.
Hemrick did not need that ovation because he just didn't get going like he needed to. What a big break that is for Briscoe.
He is pulled away. Oh, and now trouble.
There we go. We said
Herbst. Hemrick hard into the inside wall. And the caution out. And since the leader did not get back to the white flag, we will re-rack him and have double overtime. Ah, man, you hate that for Michael Annette. 2 of the JRM cars taken out.
That was an expensive lap for Dale Jr.
Riley Herbst did a perfect job on the start. Was able to get down to the bottom, but then it went away.
I'll tell you who that worked out great for was A.J. Allmendinger, racing for the 100 grand, guys. He's going to be in 4th right here. If he made through that without any issues, running over any debris, and also Noah Gregson.
And Justin Haley. Because he took the wave around.
And he's going to come back into it, you're right.
He's going to come get some tires. Whoa. A bit of a block there on, was that A.J. Allmendinger that Herbst attempted to block?
Yeah.
Oh, man, how close was that for A.J.?
Barely missed Daniel Hemrick. It's a big impact on the inside wall.
Great to see
you and I have hit contact.
And since anything can happen, there are 4 drivers restarting in the top 10 that have not won in the Xfinity Series.
And this is one of the best Xfinity races I've ever seen. I'm so thankful to be a part of it. This is great.
I'm saying Noah Gregson makes it through turn 1. Does anybody want to go against me?
No.
Does anyone want to go against me here?
I'm saying we're going to hear something from Justin Haley some way or another before the checker flies.
And I will say don't write off Brandon Jones, who was unbelievable on the last restart in the outside lane.
What about all these stories we're following here with 2 to go?
Double overtime in Miami.
A little bit of wheel spin delay from the 98. You see the 9 is on him. He's shocked to be allowed, trying to make it 3 wide.
Jones got a good jump in the outside lane.
How about 4 wide?
Wow.
We've got it. Mike Snyder up high. Allmendinger the crossover. Gregson touches the wall, and they're side by side for the lead as we head toward turn 3. Here comes Ross Best to 3rd. Fresher tires for Haley in the top 5. White flag is waving. 1 lap to go. Next flag ends at Chase Briscoe, your leader.
You see teammates back there blocking each other, racing for the 4th and 5th position. Justin Haley and A.J. Allmendinger.
Allmendinger's going to get that spot.
Great restart, guys, by Chase Briscoe.
Brandon does his team up, though.
Final time into turns 3 and 4.
Oh, a little loose for Briscoe right there.
Briscoe, an unbelievable comeback yesterday.
Oh, he's got a run,
He's going to try to finish the deal. Crossover for Jones. He can't get there. Briscoe, the man in Miami.
That was so good, guys. 2 great races this weekend.
Oh, man.
How do you guys? Good job.
Briscoe gets the win. And 8 days after winning his first race on A.J. Allmendinger finishes 4th, and he takes home the $100,000.
So cool for him. What a story, huh?
Is unbelievable that he rebounded. He barely hung in the top 10 most all day.
They were quiet. We said they had struggled a little bit as we laid rubber on this racetrack. All 3 of their cars finish inside the top 6.
Yeah, so great for Matt Collick. He's the guy that we need more of him in our sport. Young owner, he's enthusiastic. He's willing to put the time, the money to give a guy like A.J. Allmendinger a break. I can't wait to hear A.J.'s interview here when he gets out.
Look at the burnouts, crispy, smoky burnouts here in Miami. It's got to be a great feeling for Chase Briscoe. He was running down Noah Gragson, and we're talking about all the positives. What if you're Noah Gragson? Finishes 5th after dominating.
So frustrating.
And had that $100,000 in his hand.
You know, we talked about it in our things to watch at the start of the show. Don't ever count anyone out. Chase Briscoe, don't count him out, right? He hung in there to the end of the day. They got the restart. They had the great pit stop. Was able to pull it off. And look how excited all those guys are. It's so cool.
Chase Briscoe grew up a Tony Stewart fan. He's an Indiana guy. Grew up on the dirt racing sprint cars. 3rd-generation driver. So when he was cheering for a kid, his crew chief, Greg Zippedel, because of the suspension of Richard Boswell, Zippy calling the shots for Briscoe today. That has to be a real special moment in his career, and we talk about Gregson. Even though he got a top 5, disappointment.
I love that right there.
I do too.
Man of faith.
That prayer, the moment he had after the race in Darlington, and just seeing his character, who he is. We know what he is behind the wheel, and now we know what kind of man he is as well.
And he's back eligible for the $100,000 this weekend at Talladega. His wife Marissa said, I want a pool, and it didn't work out last week at Atlanta. Maybe it will at Talladega. Let's hear from Briscoe, Regan.
Well, Chase Briscoe, 5th career win. Very unconventional, though. Yesterday, you make up 6 laps, having the penalty at the beginning. You don't have your typical crew chief, engineer, or car chief today. Grelly, and this pit crew takes you to a win, though.
Yeah, the team win for sure. You know, yesterday we were so good, and then today, I don't know if the heat or what, we just weren't very good. And you know,
very unconventional, though. Yesterday, you make up 6 laps, having the penalty at the beginning. You don't have your typical crew chief, engineer, or car chief today. Grelly, and this pit crew takes you to a win, though.
Yeah, the team win for sure. You know, yesterday we were so good, and then today, I don't know if the heat or what, we just weren't very good. And you know, we were decent on the long run, but the 9 was definitely better. But it's still a testament to all the guys, Stewart Haas Racing, and we had a pretty good alternate there, Dippy, but obviously Boswell and the guys put the tune-up on it. So happy to get Ford Performance Racing School back in Victory Lane, highpoint.com, all of our partners, Henry Rifle, Production Alliance Group, Fields, Huffy Bicycle, everybody that makes this deal possible. It's a good run going so far, and we're looking to win a lot more.
All right, nicely done, Chase.
NASCAR is live all weekend on Fox. First on Saturday,
Here we go.
it's Xfinity Racing. Then Sunday, it's the Dixie Vodka 400. Live from Miami, Saturday and Sunday on Fox.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.